All right, welcome back to this other side of the verdict. Our election, well, what was supposed to be our election coverage studio, we still anticipate that it will be come this time next week. I understand we can go straight to Pius Angbo in Makurdi, I believe it is, in Benue State. It has a live report on the situation there. Pius?
I am standing here at the popular Wurukum roundabout in Makurdi to talk with voters if the elections had commenced as early as 8 o'clock today on the need for them to have casted elections and vote for their candidates. I have with me a voter who flew all the way from the United States of America to cast the ballot today. Mr. Emmanuel Ogebe, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Just what exactly were your expectations when you flew in from the U.S. to cast your vote today?
Well, I have to say that I actually have been here over 3 times just to get my PVC, and I flew all the way to vote for the first time in 25 years. And this morning I was rudely awakened by a text from my daughter in the US telling me that the election was cancelled. I did not believe it. This is the most expensive election in Nigeria's history, and they were not even competent enough to organize it. How is it possible that they want to rule for another 4 years with that kind of situation? This is unacceptable. Even on our way coming yesterday, we had a motor accident. We ran into an animal on the way. The car was damaged. We had to repair it. Nigerians have gone a long way and expended a lot to be at the polling station to vote. And the government has failed them again.
Okay. Do you think we should despair, Nigerians should despair, or give the INEC another chance by going to the poll on Saturday to elect leaders of their choice?
Well, it is clear that we have to get these elections going so that whoever needs to be kicked out will be kicked out, whoever needs to come in will come in. Nigerians should not give up. I have to decide whether I will incur additional costs to wait and vote. But I encourage everyone who is in Nigeria, this should ginger you up all the more to ensure that your vote counts. Do not allow this to encourage you or to intimidate you. If I could come all the way from America 3 times to register and then to pick up my PVC and then to vote, why will you not go out and vote? Let's make a difference. If I don't stay to vote, those of you watching now should vote on my behalf. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. I also have with me at this location an election observer who would have been observing the proceedings today to discuss with us how fair, credible, and elections were. Good afternoon, Josephine. Now, what would have been your assessment if this election were to take place today? And what do you think now that it's cancelled?
Well, first and foremost, I want to say that my observation yesterday was the top gear and the very enthusiastic people of Nigeria who came in to vote in Benue. Because I went round the motor parks, I went round areas in Benue to see how ready people were. I was at INEC so many times yesterday to see the readiness. And my observation was that the people were ready, but I wasn't sure if INEC was. But to my greatest of surprises this morning, I got up to a news that the election has been cancelled. Has been postponed. Yes, for me, my examination of the entire process was the fact that the morality of the entire issue was a challenge for me. This town was like a ghost town until about 11:40-something when I started seeing people come out to be sure if this election was really postponed. So I looked at the economic issues. I looked at, just shutdown of the entire country. Just talking about the moralities. And for me, my observation was to see whether or not the people are willing to do what they want to do or not.
Okay, let me ask this. You were also coordinating IDPs in terms of having access to voting today. What would be the challenge that you say that they would encounter after this cancellation today, postponement?
As a matter of fact, I think that there's a deliberate attempt to disenfranchise the IDPs in this country, particularly from Benue State. The IDPs have been well educated by civil society in Benue. We took our time, not funding from anyone, to ensure that the IDPs go out there and vote. But today, with what happened yesterday, I think that it is time.
All right. Thank you very much, Josephine. As you can see, a lot of people had gone out preparing for the elections this morning, only for them to hear that it had been cancelled. From Makodi, Pius Angbo, reporting for Channels Television News.